Meeting Summary, Wealth Builders Collective Webinar, May 31st, 2025. Brought to you by MikePairMoney.com and the Biddles Investment Group. Quick recap. The meeting focused on reviewing market indices, analyzing stock and sector performance, and discussing trading strategies. Participants examined major tech companies, international equities, and other notable market players while considering macroeconomic influences such as tariffs and sector rotation. The group shared insights on trading opportunities, technical analysis methods, and risk management techniques to guide investment decisions. Next steps. Monitor Apple ahead of the WWDC conference in early to mid-June for potential trades. Set limit order for Boeing in the $194 to $200 range. Watch Interactive Brokers for potential entry, targeting $230. Track International General Insurance for a potential entry around $22.50. Consider entry for VST at $158 with a $170 target. Watch VRT for an entry opportunity near $95 if a gap fills. Continue monitoring UNH for a possible long-term recovery setup. Track MDIS for potential support at $36. Monitor Coinbase at 208 support for potential position adjustments. Watch the oil sector for range-bound trades between $49 and $58. Discussion summaries. Market indices and trend review. The group reviewed the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, Russell 2000, and S&P 500, noting that all were modestly up for the week and forming cup-like recovery patterns. Key support and resistance levels were highlighted, along with the importance of range-based strategies. Gold was noted to have delivered a 20 to 25% year-to-date return, while the VIX remained stable. The US dollar showed signs of a potential double bottom, and the 10-year Treasury yield hovered around 4%. Bond market and sector rotation. Bond performance was discussed in the context of falling yields and rising prices. The group reviewed sector movements across technology, financials, consumer discretionary, and healthcare. A potential rotation was noted, as previously underperforming sectors like real estate and finance began to strengthen, while former leaders like tech and discretionary began to show signs of fatigue. Tech giants performance overview. The team reviewed key tech stocks. Apple was recovering in a $190 to $200 range. Amazon rebounded after April lows, with the 200-day moving average as a key reference. Google has been in an uptrend since February, while Meta was trading sideways. Microsoft was approaching all-time highs after breaking out of a long-standing range. Participants were cautiously optimistic, noting the potential for historical pullbacks. Stock performance highlights. Notable mentions included Netflix, which showed the strongest performance in the group, NVIDIA's recovery, Tesla's rally following a triple bottom, and Broadcom's April breakout. A beauty brand acquisition by ELF, coupled with a price hike in response to tariffs, led to a sharp increase in its stock price. Market strategy and tariff headwinds. Uncertainty around tariffs was identified as a reason companies were avoiding forward guidance. Real-time updates have become the norm. The group compared Ulta Beauty and ELF for their relative positions and growth potential. One participant shared a strategy involving IQ options, reinvesting profits from long-term calls into short-term plays, though a recent loss due to overconfidence was acknowledged. Trading strategies and experiences. The group discussed strategies around NVIDIA, Coinbase, and Archer. Members shared lessons from recent trades, including successful and missed opportunities. A small position in Archer was taken due to chart risks, and a covered call strategy on Coinbase was discussed. There was consensus on waiting for ideal entry prices and not chasing trades. Technical analysis on Coinbase and other stocks. Support resistance levels, chart patterns, and catalysts were reviewed. Volatility in crypto markets was noted to impact related stocks like Coinbase and CLSK. A recent trade on CRWV was cited as a success that helped offset broader losses. Flexibility and adaptability were emphasized as key traits for successful trading. Chart patterns and trade setups. The team examined cup patterns, parallel channels, and breakout zones. Stocks discussed included General Dynamics, Sprouts Farmers Market, Wingstop, Boeing, UNH, Palantir, and Roblox. Risk management using stop losses and the importance of historical levels were emphasized. International stock review. International markets showed strong returns. Germany, EDWG, returned 18% since April. China showed a 19% year-to-date return, and Japan gained 14% since January. Some charts showed gaps, but overall performance was solid. Participants noted these markets could benefit from easing tariff concerns and should be watched closely. Equity analysis and strategy development. Stocks such as AIG, Waystar, and EBAY were analyzed. Key points included chart patterns and potential breakout targets. Insurance, media, tech, and consumer sectors were all represented. The team considered tactical setups based on technicals and upcoming catalysts. Comprehensive trade review and ideas. Stocks such as Humana, International General Insurance, Spotify, Netflix, T-Mobile, Texas Roadhouse, and Walmart were reviewed for entry points, support resistance, and return potential. Clean charts and simplified strategies were encouraged. Examples included a 10% upside target for MasterCard and 9% potential gain for VRT. The meeting concluded with an invitation for participants to share additional trade setups and insights to strengthen group learning. If you found this recap informative, consider joining the Wealth Builders membership. https://mikepearmoney.com/wealthbuilders/. Thank you, the Wealth Builders Collective team.